So what is emotional release? We all hold on to a tremendous amount of suppressed emotional energy. We're carrying baggage, the baggage of our past in the form of suppressed emotions such as anger, shame, guilt, sadness. And we're carrying a tremendous amount of it. And if you think that you don't have this, I can assure you, if you've ever got angry, if you've ever got upset, if you've ever expressed your emotion, then it's within you. It's not created outside of you, but it's something that you've been carrying for a long time. And the majority of us do this. We express our anger at someone else and we don't release it in a safe way. We blame others. We don't take responsibility for that emotion. And that basically causes that emotion to remain stuck inside of us. Whereas if we can take responsibility and release it through a mechanism of emotional release, then many things can change within us. We can change, our relationships can change, the people around us will change, our ability to deal with the things in our life will change, the circumstances that happen in our life. And also I think all the wars, all the conflicts we experienced, all the arguments we have with people is caused because of the emotions that are within us. If we don't have anger inside of us, how can we get angry? How can we throw that anger at someone else if we don't have it inside of us? So I think it's probably the most important thing that we can do on this planet in this moment. It's going to change the world. When you yourself get in touch with these feelings, release those stored up emotions that may have been with you since childhood, everything around you is going to change. Your family are going to react to you differently. The people at your workplace are going to be different. But you won't see this until you do it. And this is what emotional release does. It allows you to release that emotion you've literally buried inside of you, you've forgotten about it. The emotions that are unconscious, the suppressed feelings. So I want you to just understand that this is one of the most important things that you can do. And anyone who's ever decided to, look within, this is going to be a massive thing for them. It's going to really actually change how they view their personal growth. Because many of us talk about changing core beliefs, changing your belief systems, reprogramming your mind through thought. But I believe it's more powerful to look within yourself at your emotions and actually feel your emotions, not run away from them. Because the majority of us use the external world to run away from our emotions. And what do I mean by that? I mean, we go into things like the internet, our phones. We're constantly looking at our phones. A lot of us are glued to the television, or perhaps we're overworking. And we're doing all those things to run away from our feelings, those really unpleasant emotions that keep wanting to come up, but we've got to do everything in our power to avoid them. Sometimes we use sugary foods, sometimes we just use any foods, sometimes we use alcohol, maybe even sex. It doesn't matter what we use. And I myself have been guilty of that. Rather than doing emotional release, I've decided to, no, I'm just going to spend my time, doing something to avoid my feelings. If I go on the internet, go on YouTube, perhaps watch a film, because we as humans, we cannot just sit still and enjoy our own presence, our own company. We're the only species that can't do that. So it's vitally important to get in touch with those feelings and to allow those feelings to be processed, to run to completion, to dissolve, and to accept them fully before that. And when you can do that, those emotions are released from your body and you're free from them. You're free from anger, free from shame, free from embarrassment, free from guilt, whatever emotion you can think of. If you can release it, you will free yourself. That is what emotional release is.